The history of Kaiju, a term that means strange beast or monster in Japanese, is a fascinating journey through Japanese culture, cinema, and global influence. Origins and early influence. Kaiju have their roots in ancient Japanese folklore and mythology, where stories of giant monsters and dragons were common. Creatures like the sea serpent Orochi and the thunder god Raijin can be seen as early precursors to the modern Kaiju. These mythological beings were often depicted as powerful and destructive, themes that would carry into the Kaiju genre. Post-war Japan and the birth of Kaiju films. Post-war Japan and the birth of Kaiju films. The modern Kaiju genre was born in the aftermath of World War II. The most iconic and influential Kaiju, Godzilla, or Gojira in Japanese, debuted in 1954 in the film Gojira, directed by Ishiro Honda and produced by Toho Studios. Godzilla was conceived as a metaphor for the destruction wrought by nuclear weapons, reflecting the collective trauma of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The film depicted Godzilla as a colossal, prehistoric sea monster awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation. The golden age of Kaiju films. Following the success of Gojira, the 1950s and 1960s saw a boom in Kaiju films. Often referred to as the Golden Age, Toho Studios continued to lead the genre with numerous sequels and introduced other memorable monsters, such as Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. These films often featured elaborate special effects, suitmation actors in rubber suits, and miniature sets, creating spectacular city-destroying battles. Expansion and diversification. As the genre grew, so did its diversity. Kaiju films began to feature more complex storylines and characters, often incorporating themes of environmentalism, scientific ethics, and the clash between tradition and modernity. During the 1970s and 1980s, the genre expanded internationally, influencing Western filmmakers and spawning various adaptations and homages, such as the American film King Kong and the TV series Ultraman. The Heisei era and modern revival. The late 20th century saw a resurgence in Kaiju popularity with the Heisei era, 1984 to 1995, of Godzilla films, which introduced updated special effects and more sophisticated storytelling. In the 1990s and 2000s, Hollywood took a renewed interest in Kaiju, leading to the production of American Godzilla films and other monster movies like Pacific Rim, which paid homage to the genre's roots. Contemporary Kaiju. Today, the Kaiju genre continues to thrive with new films, TV shows, and digital media. The MonsterVerse series, which includes Godzilla 2014, Kong, Skull Island 2017, Godzilla, King of the Monsters 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, has brought Kaiju to a new generation of fans worldwide. The genre has also influenced video games, comic books, and anime, solidifying its place in global pop culture. Kaiju remain beloved for their blend of spectacle, symbolism, and sheer entertainment, embodying humanity's fascination with colossal forces of nature and the imagination. From their mythological origins to their contemporary manifestations, Kaiju continue to capture the awe and wonder of audiences around the world.